Happy Tiny Tuesday, everybody! It's time for another very small piece of art, and since this is June that I'm filming this, it's gonna be with markers. The story or inspiration behind it is on my blog on Friday this week with lots of close-up photos and all the details, like the numbers of the markers that I used and the brands and stuff like that. So check that out in case you're curious. But for now, let me tell you what I did. So cutting a piece of paper and gluing it to the cardstock that I'm gonna use. I always use that size of cardstock for the Tiny Tuesday, and since I plan to work with Copic markers today, I needed to have the marker paper. The Copics do not work on that cardstock that I'm using as a template for this series. So I wanted to have just a very nicely blended background and then work with liner markers on top. This is what I was planning on when I started this drawing. What I would draw was not at that point totally clear. I was just wanting to have the background be very smooth. So I just chose 3 colors and colored the whole background, feathering in the darks and the very lights from both sides into the medium color, and then going over the whole thing with the lightest color, just to have enough liquid or alcohol on the paper that the Copics would do their magic and blend rather nicely. This is something that I really like about alcohol markers, which is the very gradient way you could shade things, because they have such a nice way to blend. So I'm going back and forth, intensifying colors, adding a bit more dark here, and at that stage it looked to me like grass. So I went with a flowery theme here, but nothing too bold. I wanted actually the background to be, not the focal point, but the part of the drawing that, draws you in, and not necessarily the focal point, which very simply is gonna be a few flowers there. I didn't use a reference or something. This is just my imagination, or the way I sometimes doodle colors. I used very squiggly lines in black and white gel pen, filled in some parts that I thought of the flower would stand out in white. And I really like how that works on the darker colors. It's a nice little contrast there. But then this was too lame for me, so I added a tiny bit of a very light lilac or violet color, just to have a bit of contrast there, a bit of a different kind of a color tone, and added shading with a darker pink or lilac tone, whatever you want to call it. Defining a few more of the lines. Some of the black lines had to be a bit stronger to stand out for my taste. And then I'm already done. This could be a part of a greeting card or something, like a panel or whatever. So it's just a very small piece here. I hope you enjoyed watching along. The story for the inspiration and stuff, it will be on my blog on Friday this week. There's lots of more paintings to come this week, or drawings, so check out. Come back tomorrow or the day after, and I will talk to you very soon. Have fun, do all the good YouTube stuff, and thanks again for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.